Alright guys, I gotta be quiet about this, so, don't get angry at me, okay? But I gotta thank the members. Thank you to my noble member, Tony Chopper. And to my modest members, Buttered Was Taken, Lord Rynan, Ezo KYF, and Chill Bunny SS. Your support means a lot. Please enjoy the video.
Howdy everybody, Emmett here with something a little bit different today. So it's no secret that I am a huge fan of Forsaken, which came as a little bit of a surprise to me considering I really dislike Dead by Daylight. But I think the reason why I like Forsaken so much is because it basically takes everything I hate about Dead by Daylight and turns it on its head. Unlike other killer survivor games like Pillar Chase 2 and Dead by Daylight, Forsaken actually has the survivors do a lot more than just run around and sit in corners or do objectives. With each survivor having pretty unique abilities and falling into one or multiple class archetypes, there's a lot of counterplay, mental games going on, and just, bouncing off of each other when it comes to playing as survivor and killer. So basically what I'm saying is that Forsaken is kind of like, it's like a video game actually. It's like a video game this time. However, there is one crucial issue I have with the roster so far, aside from 3 of the survivors being completely worthless, and that's the fact that I'm not in the game! No, but seriously, I do think that there is a crucial mixture of 2 archetypes that's missing from the roster that we have and future characters that we know are coming. And that's a mixture of the Guardian and support role. And this is where my character concept comes into play. Emmett has the standard 100 HP and stamina. However, when he drinks his Witch's Brew, Emmett enters Brood State. While in Brood State, his stamina is boosted to 150, and his HP is boosted to 200. Additionally, he is highlighted for all players to see, he cannot use any other abilities, nor can he use any items or receive healing, he has voice lines now, just like killers do, and finally, his torso, arms, and head will increase in size and change to a random color. Emmett will also gain a passive ability, Seeing Red, which I'll talk about in a moment. Emmett will remain in his brood state indefinitely, until he is within a reasonable range of the killer and the killer is within his line of sight. When this happens, Emmett's passive, Seeing Red, will activate. There you are! Emmett will say a voice line that is heard by all players, and the killer becomes highlighted for all players. Emmett will then brandish his knife and gain a temporary speed boost depending on how far away he is from the killer at the time of spotting them. Emmett will now have 45 seconds to kill the killer before he exits Brood State. Alright, okay, so I know how this might sound to some of you people, especially you Pillar Chase 2 superfans who don't really like Forsaken so much. You might be thinking, hey, Emmett, this concept just sounds like you're furthering the stigma that Forsaken is just Bully the Killer simulator. I mean, you'd be partially right about that, but, just hear me out here, okay? Trust me, this is cool. Yes, this means that killing the killer becomes a realistically achievable win condition as long as you have an EmmetsPage on your team. Now, to keep things balanced, I'm going to take a few balancing tweaks from other characters. First, the damage that Emmett is capable of dishing out with knife swings is proportional to the max health of the killer. This means that someone like Jason would take more damage from swings than Cool Kid would. Ideally, this would result in every killer being killed in roughly the same number of knife swings. Second, the more EmmetsPages there are on the team, the less damage knife swings will do. This is taken directly from a balance change that was given to Chance after entire firing squads of him could kill Cool Kid with minimal effort. This also means that team compositions should only ever have 2 EmmetsPages at most, since a pack of Emmets would need to be incredibly efficient and coordinated to secure a kill. If Emmett is unable to kill the killer in time, he will exit Brood State. Upon exiting Brood State, Emmett will still be unable to heal and use items or abilities for 10 seconds. He will also become slowed for 5 seconds. So unless you have someone there to stun the killer for the next 10 seconds, you are going to die as punishment for failing your objective. If Emmett successfully kills the killer, then he will execute the killer by grabbing them, stabbing their forehead with his knife, and then disposing of the body in one of 3 ways depending on his opinion on the killer. If Emmett feels bad or remorseful for his killing of the killer, he will gently lay the body down. If Emmett is neutral towards the killer, he will toss their body away. And if Emmett is hateful towards the killer, he will violently slam their body on the ground. So to summarize the Witch's Brew ability, drinking the brew allows you to turn the tables on the killer, but you will need to make good use of it, otherwise you will die and your team will lose a very powerful utility. Compared to Witch's Brew, Sacrificial Stab is a fairly simple ability. Emmett pulls out his knife and stabs himself with it. Upon doing this, Emmett will lose 50 max HP, and all teammates will have their cooldowns reset. If a fatal sacrifice is made, Emmett will die, and all teammates will receive a speed boost and have their cooldowns reset. This is a simple, sacrificial utility that has the potential to turn a horrible loss into a victory. Now, considering there isn't a lot of lore in Forsaken just yet, the backstory for why Emmett would be in Forsaken in the first place is going to be entirely dependent on my headcanon for the origins of the game in-universe. From what we can tell based on character descriptions, dialogue, and the setting of the game, we can tell that Forsaken takes place in the Roblox canon, and that some kind of massive event occurred which caused Robloxia to come under attack by the killer characters. For the purposes of this discussion, we're going to call this event the Forsakening. Now, my current headcanon theory regarding the origins of the Forsakening is that Forsaken is actually a sequel to the Haunt event. Now, considering that all of the modern events, excluding Winter Spotlight, seem to share a continuity that follows the aftermath of the vault opening during the Hunt, which led to classic Roblox corrupting or being corrupted by something, it seems very clear to me, at least in my opinion, that the corruptive force that was unleashed by opening the vault in the Hunt is the same corruptive force that led to the Forsakening, and therefore is the origins of Forsaken in my headcanon. Now, with this all in mind, let's discuss my backstory / canon explanation as to why I would be here in Forsaken. In the aftermath of the Haunt, the corruption begins to rapidly spread across Robloxia. The Forsakening has begun. With rescue efforts being taken to save as many Robloxians as possible, many are able to find refuge in the cabin area that is depicted in the lobby. While this cabin is a safe haven from the impacts of the Forsakening, it is constantly under attack by the corruptive forces unleashed by the Vault. Angered at the state of Robloxia under the effects of the Forsakening, and with plenty of experience battling powerful entities like 1X and the Horsemen, Emmett joins the survivors in their fight to save what's left. So this is the fun part of the video where I get to show you the skin concepts I have. Now, what's cool about all of these skins is that these are all outfits that I have and sometimes wear, which in that regard is pretty similar to Shedletsky's skins, at least most of them. There's not really any need for me to commentate over any of these, so I'll just show you the renders I made with the name of the skin, and if you are not interested in this, you can skip to this part in the video. Alright, now it's my turn. No more playing around. Leave him to me. I'm brewing out! I think I've seen enough. I refuse to let this thing hurt any more people. Let's see how long it takes me to find this guy. I'm coming for you. Oh, man, it never goes down easy. Oh, I think some went down the wrong pipe. Ugh. You'd think it'd get easier the more I do it, but it really doesn't. Gee, it sure is boring around here. Here, killer, killer, killer. Come on out. I can do this all day, man. He's right behind me, isn't he? No, he isn't. Oh my god, I am so bored right now. Where is this guy? Did I already look through here? Whatever, I'll just check again. I hope Thick is doing alright. Wub, 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 wub. Wub, 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 wub. Chi, cha, cha. Cha, chow, chow, cha. My name is Emmett. Yeah. There you are. I see you. Hello there. Finally! I found you! No more hiding! Here I go, here I go, here I go! Finally, some action! I've got you in my sights. Look at what we have here. There's no escape now. You can't hide. No more hiding. I finally got you. I'm coming for you. I see you. Crap. No, come on. I need more time. I almost had you. This can't be real. You gotta be kidding me. I thought I could do better. Oh, man. Jeez. How does it make you feel when I stick my knife in your forehead like this? What, you're supposed to be scary? That was easier than I thought it would be. Man, you're weaker than I thought. Oh, how the tables have turned. Ooh, I gotcha. No running away now. I think we're done here. Sorry, kid. Fun's over, kid. You were blue and funny, and now you're dead. Amen. Man, what would your mother think of you right now? You escaped Area 51? For this? What does this make? 3 times now? At least you weren't just walking at me in a straight line. Not that it helped you. Get a haircut, hippie. How's this for a hot fix? Looks like we're patching you out. I'll send my condolences to your wife. Let's shut that loud mouth of yours, buddy. How's this for a grand purpose? I just hope he can find peace in whatever's after this. And what are you supposed to be? A loser? I'll be nice and I'll give your avatar a D tier. You are such a cornball! Shut up already! Dude, could you be any lamer? I'll be keeping the crown as well. I'll keep your mask as a collector's piece. I almost didn't get you. You're so dark I could barely see you. This is what you look like? I think we've all had enough of your whistling for a lifetime. I caught you, you creepy wizard. Who is God? You're too slow. What are you, some kind of dark Sonic? Bap 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 brown. Looks like I had the sharper knife. Yeah, try and blow your way out of this one, buddy. I'll take your little friend there as a souvenir. Hey, if it makes you feel any better, I respect what you represent. Oh yeah! You're a disgrace. I'll be taking your bucket as well. You should be ashamed of yourself. I suppose we're gonna be down to just one of you guys after this. Next time, wear something a little bit less embarrassing. You'd make for a cute pet if you weren't so violent. Maybe if there was a bathroom, you would have been able to get me. Hey, look, you transformed into a dead guy. Maybe transform into somebody who doesn't suck next time. No, wait, you can't. And this concludes my Forsaken concept. I hope you guys liked it. I've been having this one brewing in my head for a couple weeks now, and I think it turned out really well. If by some miracle this gets accepted and put into the game, I will be ecstatic, really. I think it'd be awesome. But that's about it. Hope you guys have a good day, a good night whenever you're watching this. You know, more content coming down the pipeline real soon, and I'll catch you next time.